guys, and welcome back for another episode of Men's Glory Podcast, where we keep it real biblical. And today, Rita did her big one, because we are here with our third guest in a row.
Hey.
And listen, I'm going to go ahead and do a side note. Last week, we had some technical difficulties. We're going to blame that on Rita. And we're going to move on. Today, we have our wonderful guest. Matter of fact, I'm going to let her introduce herself. I'm just going to let y'all have it. This is her first time making an appearance, and we are excited to have her.
Yes, we are.
Hello, everyone. My name is Wanda. Last name McClinton.
Go girl.
And although this is my first appearance, I will treat it as if I am very well known.
There you go.
Notice she said McClinton, as in Mrs. As in, again, she is married.
Yes.
And I, again, am the only person on the panel without a ring.
Freshly
that is
married.
okay. Freshly. And yes, it is a year in this thing.
1 year in this thing.
And I'm still single.
All right.
But it's all right. Because you know what? I have learned in the year of her marriage, my man may still not be coming. That's all I'm saying. Because it's been over a year, right?
Yes.
And still ain't found a man. And that's all it is. But that's fine.
Well, that's the problem. You don't find him, he finds you.
The man still ain't found me.
Okay.
All right? Okay, cool. But I also told her husband that if a dude tried to talk to me, I'd probably punch him in the forehead. But that's neither here nor there. The point is, because I said, dude, I want a man. A man to go, okay.
That's
But
right.
we'll see. We'll see. So this week we are discussing chapter 6, which is why I didn't compromise. Because your girl still stuck on deal or no deal. I'm not going to lie to you.
And the quotes for that is, any man is better than no man is a lie straight from the pits of hell. And if you know, you know. Holler if you hear me.
Not you acting like okay, listen. Great, listen, beautiful. I want to reflect on the moments.
Come on.
As I was proofreading my book to my parents. And I started off with the quote. That every chapter starts with a quote. And for me, that quote was it. Any man is better than no man. My parents both immediately stopped and looked me upside my head. My dad was like, what you say? Rita said, girl. And then I finished the quote on with, this is what it said. Dad said, oh. Because I was finna say, listen. I need y'all to understand that any man is better than no man is quite literally what people live by. Am I wrong?
That's a problem. A problem.
Okay. So I want to talk about, let's see, the win option. I'm over here single and happy. And then you got people over here miserable in their relationships. Why we doing it? And y'all in marriages, I'm over here by myself. But y'all got good marriages, so I can't.
Thank you.
And
then one is fresh in her marriage.
Fresh.
So, hey, yeah.
I'm still
But with mine, we have gotten through the obstacles. Thank you, God. You know, the obstacles, you know how I pronounce word. We have crossed our hurdles there. While she's trying to make fun of her.
I ain't got to know hurdles to cross, so I'm gonna leave you alone.
Well, not yet. But in any marriage, you know, if anyone say there was no problem with either one or both of them lying in a relationship, because you have two different people with two different personality that comes together. And you most of the time you raise two different ways. So you have to come together and compromise. And what's good from your raising, we're going to keep, and what's not, we're going to throw out. So, and that's why, you know, you have to get through the hard part so you can make it through the easy stuff. You know.
What if you don't want to deal with the hard part?
Well, why you get married?
Right. I don't even somebody married. I'm somebody dating. That's why I ain't dating.
You don't need to be dating. That's why you
different
date.
types of compromise.
That's right.
Come on, explain your two
Compromise
different
within the
types.
marriage.
Come on.
Compromise trying to find that man.
There you
or
go.
not find that man. That man
Find
finds
you,
you.
and
So-
you see if you like him.
Where we are
long
now,
haul.
one of the reasons why, which everybody keeps telling me, in order for you to be married, you have to date. And I'm like, Where we are now, I don't have any stress, any drama outside of like work, me always running. Outside of that, nothing. If you're not coming to add to the piece, I can't let you come in and bring no stress over here.
Right.
So that whole, I'm not finna argue with you. I've never been one to check phones. I'm not finna run behind you. Not finna check my phone. You had the instant with the dude was acting crazy about the other phone. I'm just not finna do that. And I just feel like if everybody is bringing it to the table, I might well step here and take my truth by myself.
But at the end of the day, that's something that you have decided. This is what I'm not gonna put up with. You are how old?
22.
Okay, 31 years old.
Oh.
So you're not a Tina Bopper. You know, you're an older young lady who wants a husband. All I'm saying is young people do young things.
Right.
As you mature, your ideas change. That's what I'm telling you.
But I always had that mindset. I'm not finna do the drama. The
Oh,
back and
well.
forth, the iron. We fight now. I remember like in high school, maybe college, you fight on pedestal. At this big age, I'm not finna argue with you about something stupid. Or why you didn't text me. Or it took you
Let
too
me
long.
tell
Why
you
you didn't answer.
something.
That's too much.
At this big age, you still may.
Yeah.
What did I say in the beginning? You got to learn one another. You got to grow together. Something simple. You may not. Heck, you can come home and he can be a perfect example, a man and a woman. You go in the bathroom, if that toilet is down, but you raise up the lid and use it, man, and you leave out. So we got 2 baths in every house. Come on, lay the toilet back down.
Every house you would.
My home, we have 2 bathrooms. So in each bathroom, if I got to use the bathroom, I got to let, because whatever he go, he do not. And we've been married 29
No,
years.
I'm 31.
And he still does not let that
Maybe
be
you
down.
should resort back to when you whip him into shape, just
No.
upside the head, maybe
I'm
he'll
just
remember.
saying, it's going to be some
You
things
tap
that
him
egg you, but it's not enough for divorce or I don't want to be with you. That's what I'm trying to get you to see.
Yeah, because what you got to realize is 2 people, 2 different
There you
personalities,
go.
both individualities, and the person's not going to be exactly what you want.
Sure ain't.
He's not going to be you. You're going to be you. He's going to be him.
Mhm.
Y'all going to have to come together, you know. And
That's a lot of work.
Oh, well.
And this somebody
Marriage
who wanted to
is
be
work.
married
You
since
have
I
to
was
work on
6.
it.
Yes.
Like you talking about living with somebody, y'all gotta share a whole.
All your space.
What-
What is the Bible phrase, the verse, faith without works?
Oh
Dead. There you go. Tell her, girl. Tell her.
no, one
One.
side. You on the wrong.
She
side.
tell one is a married woman. She being honest here.
That's cool. Like I don't mind
Okay.
compromising. What I'm saying is, don't bring the drama. If we're gonna argue about something, argue with me about. I done said this many times. I want to go and buy this big old Yukon. I don't even like Yukons, but I want to go buy a big old Yukon. You just like, babe, nah, we not gonna do that right now. We need to focus on this. And I'm like, well, but this is what I want. You're like, nah, we gonna do this first, then we'll think about that. Okay, cool. That's an argument I'm willing to have. A purchase.
For
Something
you.
that's, I'm saying, yeah, but something minute, I ain't got time for that. I'm okay.
All right.
Listen.
Keep living, young child.
It's going to be a
That
whole
petty
lot of minute
stuff-
things.
I ain't finna be arguing with you about no toilet seat. I'm gonna hit you with it until you sit
Well,
down.
I don't
Maybe it's
argue
not.
with him. I just go in there and let it down. And when I get tired, James, so like I said, maybe a
You
couple of
fools.
months ago, we've been married. How long and you still leaving this toilet seat up?
He
Well,
gonna
baby,
keep
just
doing
let it down. So I'm just telling you, I'm making an example. It ain't enough for us to fall out of box about.
Hey, this deal or no deal.
Okay.
Just think of it as a constructive dialogue.
There you go.
But that's the thing too, communication.
Yes.
I'm an avid communicator. So you lay it out in line for me because I'm always lay it out in line. If you sit there and wait for something to happen, then be like, Because guys say that females are very emotional. The whole time, it be them. Tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, they emotional too.
Okay, great. If I say, hey, I don't like this, so let's not do X, Y, Z, you have a conversation about it, then you come back with, okay, cool, and then later on down the line, now all of a sudden you making a problem. We already had a conversation, so I thought, why you not opening your mouth? Because now I'm having a problem. That's all I'm saying.
It was
You don't.
It was something I liked, or I say and do it as a young woman. I don't dig it as a 55-year-old woman. I remember Jane saying, you used to like it. Well, baby, I don't like it no more.
I'm scared to ask, and I'm
Good, because I'm going to tell you.
Don't bring it up.
Saying, people change, things change. What you like young, down and everything, you be like,
Listen.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. What's the message for today?
Come on.
Because you playing, and I'm a little. So I want to spit a rhyme to y'all.
Go ahead.
I tried to let it go, but I can't. I'm going to have to get it because y'all don't understand how I was rapping this book. Yet again, if you have not purchased your copy, get it. Go ahead and get that because the book is don't take. I wrote the book. Read it, my mama. Y'all don't know who she is. This your first time meeting her. For all you know, we just met her outside.
And
You know
put
what I'm
her
talking
in the
about?
show.
Yeah, we ain't gonna tell nothing else. Tell them to get the
I
book.
think you did.
Please go get the book.
Why should they get the book?
You should get the book because there are a lot of hidden gems in this book.
The book was easy.
A lot. You're going to learn a lot.
Hmm.
You're going to discover a lot about yourself.
Come on.
And you're going to discover a lot about your mate.
Come on.
Or the mate that is still trying to find you.
Come on.
But
This book eating me up and I wrote
it
it.
is. It is tea.
Because I read something last night and I said, wait a minute. Because somebody asked me a question and I was like, man, I'm not doing that. And then I read the book. I said, oh, Well, I might need to, go back and look. Because still in this process, like I tell people, I'm not judging anyone. I'm quite literally telling you what my mind is. And still, I went through some of these same things. How else would I know? I mean, I learned a lot from other people. But also, however, I don't compromise. We just talked about last week. Mm-hmm. And shouldn't I have?
Oh, well, it's part of life.
Could have been a millionaire by now. That's it.
It's called living.
Don't let a man take your money. Dudes, don't let no women take your money. Could have been a billionaire by now. That's all I'm saying.
Come on with your rap section.
So I'm going to hit y'all with this rap real quick.
Go ahead.
Ooh, well, that make me want to start. I ain't going to start all the way up this. All right, cool, I got this. And this part starts at, but then there's the bottom tier. A pair of pants, a skirt tail. People out here giving out access without accountability. Creating babies without provision. Sleeping around without covenant. No stability, no direction, no covering, no vision, no home, no integrity. Just whoremongering, home wrecking, and leaving destruction in their wake. Scripture doesn't miss words about this. And let me tell you something. You're not going to tell me I'm not a rapper because, baby, you out here, sleeping around with no commitment. You out here giving dudes babies and saying a marriage is too much. We out here saying, well, I don't really want to be married. I just heard a man say on TikTok today. He said, you easy say you don't want to be married until that man that you want you. And say, okay, I want to get settled down, or vice versa. Because we are quick to turn down something that we feel like we don't have access to. But the moment you have access to it, oh, this is the bee's knees. That's a real old saying. This what we need to be. Because somebody who can't afford Chanel and Coach telling people, y'all doing this and y'all doing that. But the moment they get their hands on it, I think that's the Lord knocking.
Boom, bam.
Thank you, ma'am. I think that is him knocking.
So I want to do something. I know you said we weren't going to read, but the chapter is so small. I think you need to read from the beginning and then go down.
We're going to let one read.
All right.
Rita likes to read the scriptures. And so when she messes up, she changes her voice.
So,
excuse me?
That's what she do. When she mess up, she readjust. Her word of redoing is changing her voice. So let's see how this goes.
So we're going to start from the very beginning?
Yes.
Oh.
Why I didn't compromise. Any man is better than no man is a lie straight from the pits of hell. And if you know, you know. Holler if you hear me.
Ah.
Okay.
Some lies survive because they're repeated so often they start sounding like wisdom.
Yes.
Any man is better than no man, at least you're not alone. You can fix them. Marriage will straighten them out. Everybody has flaws. No, absolutely not.
Read it, girl.
I didn't compromise because I was never desperate enough to believe that loneliness is worse than chaos. I didn't compromise because peace is expensive. And I refuse to trade it for company that drains me. I didn't compromise because I was never desperate enough to believe that loneliness is worse than chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't compromise because peace is expensive. And I refuse to trade it for company that drains me. And I didn't compromise because I was raised with examples of so solid, so God-centered, so grounded in responsibility and integrity that settling would have been a direct insult to God who covered me and the family who raised me.
All right, girl.
The men my mother and grandmother surrounded me with were not perfect, but they were present. They were accountable. They worked. They went to church. They led their households. They loved their wives out loud and disciplined their children in love. They showed up not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally. These were real men, God-fearing men, men who understood that leadership wasn't about dominance, it was about duty. And when you've seen that up close, compromise stops being an option. The idea that any man is better than no man collapsed the moment you look at the fruit of that mindset. Because what do women actually get when they accept that lie?
Mm-hmm.
Baby mama status?
Mm-hmm.
Emotional exhaustion?
Mm-hmm.
Bitterness?
Mm-hmm.
Anger?
Mm-hmm.
Carrying households alone while protecting grown men's egos?
Mm-hmm.
Being loyal to men who aren't faithful?
Mm-hmm.
Submitting to men who aren't submitted to God?
Mm-hmm.
Calling dysfunction love just so they don't have to say they're alone?
Come on now.
Come on.
That was never going to be me.
All right.
Scripture says,
Whoso findeth a wife, findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. Proverbs 18:22.
notice that order? A man finds a wife.
There it is.
A wife is not scavenging for a man. She is not lowering standards to be chosen. She is not auditioning for a role God has already ordained.
There you go.
And let's be very clear. There are distinctions that matter. There is a difference between a male and a man. Just like there is a difference between a female and a woman. Anyone with a penis is a male. Anyone with a vagina is a female. That's biology.
Yes.
But a man handles responsibility. A man takes care of himself.
Yes, he does.
A man is accountable. A man is respectable and respectful. A man stands on his own feet and doesn't look for a woman to save him, raise him, or carry him.
There you go, man.
And a man of God, that's next level.
There you go.
A man of God is all of that and spiritually submitted. He knows who he is under God. He understands his role. He leads without insecurity. He protects without controlling. He provides without resentment. He loves with discipline and humility. He knows that strength and submission to God are not opposites. They are partners.
Partners, baby.
The same distinction exists on the other side. A woman is not just someone with a body.
All right now.
A woman knows herself. She is accountable. She is disciplined. She carries herself with dignity. She doesn't need to be chased to feel worthy. And a woman of God understands both her power and her posture.
All right now.
She knows when to lead and when to yield. She knows her value isn't diminished by submission when submission is rooted in God's order.
That's it.
Amen.
But then there's the bottom tier. A pair of pants. A skirt tail.
Yes.
People out here giving out access without accountability, creating babies without provision, sleeping around without covenant. No stability, no direction, no covering, no vision, no home, no integrity, just whoremongering, home wrecking, and leaving destruction in their wake.
What?
Scripture doesn't mince words about this.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Hebrews 13:4.
Slap me in the face. Come on.
I didn't compromise because I knew exactly what I didn't want to become. I wasn't willing to trade my calling for convenience. I wasn't willing to risk my future children's stability for momentary affection. I wasn't willing to pretend that chemistry is character or that attention is alignment. And most importantly, I wasn't willing to insult God by settling for less than what He clearly showed me was possible.
Daddy just said that last week.
Did your father say it? Okay, but the scripture says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. Proverbs 3:5.
Waiting didn't make me weak. It made me clear. Singleness didn't deprive me. It protected me. And compromise, that would have cost me everything.
Hallelujah.
All right now.
Hallelujah. Now Rita wanted this whole chapter read, but she can talk about me. What it is, Rita? What is it that got you?
No, I just felt we need to set the mold. You know, you jump way down to.
I had to spit the rhyme because y'all need to understand. They need to be ready more time after time. The flow's still flowing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. What we getting from this? What's the overall message?
Knowing your place, not just getting married because you want
A title,
a title or a penis. Can I say? Am I political correct? You know, like people just want to do bang bang.
Self-deprivation.
Yes, you have to wait on the Lord.
Yes.
You know, so a lot of people, okay, well, title, money. That man or woman may have that money, but if it ain't no love in that heart, baby, you'll miss
miserable.
Come on now.
Can you imagine being miserable? You out here showboating, smiling instead of doing this people, and then like, okay, for the man, I said this for you. I think I was in college. The girl out there, the dude was out there sleeping around all these different girls. Him and I went to the same university here, NFL player. After sleeping around, and the girl posted a picture of him on Snapchat
with her.
It was a white girl laying in the bed, butt naked. So you saw her from this part down, legs spread open. He's sitting in between her legs with his back, so he's reaching, put his shirt on. He had his name tatted across his back.
Oh my!
That's the problem. Great, and she on Snapchat like these, taking pictures, posting. He got a whole girlfriend in a whole nother state.
Oh well.
Still to this day, that girl married him.
Wow.
Well, did you say he was in the NFL?
And still is.
That's why she married him.
And did.
Money.
For the love of money. But there's no way. And that's the thing too. You knew that he was mixed with all these different girls because he could, because of his status, because of that. Now I don't know if he's still the same person now.
Well, hopefully he's not.
I hope not.
I pray not, because you married this girl. But I guess you're saying too, cause she was with you when you was down, when you went down, cause still then. But there's no way that I would demean, disrespect, and belittle myself. That let me know you have no type of self-respect or anything. And this not me judging. This me coming to you, woman as a woman. Stand up, get off your knees, cause there's no way I would have sat up there and said I do to somebody. But I wouldn't even stay in a relationship with him. He wasn't loyal to you. Do you think the ring gonna change? That's my question.
Nope.
Ring does not change. We just read that in the book.
Some people, back in the older days, I think the older women used to say, I done trained him and ain't nobody else been to get him.
Put all of the work in.
Yeah, but check this out. He belongs to the streets. He don't really belong to you.
Right.
So why should you be hurting yourself
Right.
like that? You know, so that part, you know, because misery love company. So you miserable over here, and because you living in this miserable relationship, you're not gonna have nothing good to pour to anybody else.
No, you're gonna still be mad and angry and hurt.
So no, but you married him anyway, and that was put out there to me. But fame and fortune takes a lot of us straight to hell. That's what we headed, because that's what our mind and focus is. Instead of I want somebody to love me. You know, we can take our 5 pennies together and put together and make 10 cents. That's right, 5 plus 5.
I hope.
Instead, you know, he got $1 million and he treating me like garbage. No.
Was treating you like garbage prior to?
Before. No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah.
You know.
Got no respect. Because then, too, here's my thing. Even for the females, or even the guys that trap the other person, get them knocked up with a baby, or a dude that'll get a girl pick, or whatever the case is, what are you teaching your child? Them cycles. Y'all keep repeating.
Got to break them.
What message are you setting for the little minute me you just brought in this world?
That is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And I don't want my daughter, which are grown now, my children thinking, okay, I got this man that treat me like garbage, and it's okay. I don't want my daughter to see that, and I most certainly want my son to treat anybody like that. So they saw how loving parents supposed to be. You know, how we were. Did we argue in front of y'all?
I say you smack us out here every time.
Girl, stop
playing.
that. You know, because, you know, and you may have a disagreement, but you got to watch what you're disagreeing about in front of cheer, you know, when kids get certain age or where, you know, because to me, there is nothing we can't talk about and work out. Now, was I like that all them years ago? No. You know, that's something you have to grow in, because we all have things that we don't like about our spouses in the beginning. And I remember saying in the beginning, the young lady said all them years ago, she married him because she looked at the things she disliked about him most, because she lived with him the rest of her life. And they got married. And baby, I was so hurt when I saw this young lady a few years ago. She said, "Nah, we divorced, but we still friends." But still, to me, that's a great thing. You look at what you dislike about him most. Can I live with that the rest of my life? You know, that's a good thing.
Well, that's what you're looking at, right?
Go ahead, Ms. Wanda.
Yeah, so when you compromising yourself, you compromising your happiness,
Right.
your self-worth, your respect,
Tell
and then especially when you're trying to conform yourself to
Come
the
on.
standards of another man,
Come on.
you're diminishing your own
Oh,
self,
what the world
What
looking
you
at.
and you'll never feel fulfilled.
Thank you.
Oh,
What
you're
you
mad and miserable.
Mhm.
That's right.
And now he get, at least I got the ring. He bringing you back 18 STDs. Huh? Instead of getting babies on you. Huh?
It's
Not
about
on me.
both man and woman, a husband and wife, being happy.
That's correct.
And being submissive to one another. Okay, like if this time, well, baby, we went to California. We took our vacation to California. So the next time, you may want to go right on down there to Texas. You know, it's not always where you want to go.
Right.
You know, it's about pleasing
Give
one
and
another.
take.
Right.
That's what it is.
What does compromise? Okay, first question to the married women.
Okay.
Because y'all dated a whole lot longer than me. I've been single for so long. Anyway, it just hit me for me.
And I've been
10.
married for so long.
Okay, you dated prior to it.
Okay, but look
Wait.
how long ago that was.
Was there ever a relationship prior to the marriage? So don't reflect on the marriage.
Oh, okay.
Reflect. Okay, you reflect on the dating part when y'all was dating.
Okay.
But don't look at your marriage right now, because that's a different question.
Okay.
Was there ever a time in the relationship with the person that you're currently married to, before y'all even got married, or somebody prior to them that you compromised?
Of
and
course,
you just like,
I did.
I'm talking about compromise on stuff you just like, yeah, nah, I shouldn't do this. Something you was gung ho, you weren't gonna do, but you was like, he fine.
Nah, I ain't do it because he was fine.
You did because you was slow.
Do it? Babe, I'm not slow.
I can't say stupid because daddy gonna beat me.
I'm
and
saying,
I
did because I was ignorant.
Okay, all right.
You know. I was blinded by love.
So I want an example. What was the situation?
I'm not gonna give you no examples.
One finna give me more because you playing.
What?
Oh no, she not. I need to know, like, was it something dire? You just like, or was it, and when you did it, was it hard to be like, okay, let me just set this boundary now. We're not doing that again.
I did it before marriage, and it was because I knew his situation of how he was raised and how he was brought out, and you know. I knew that his parents passed away at an early age, which put him in a different environment from which I was raised in. Because I was raised by a dad that loved me, showed me love, and showed me respect, and taught me nothing that I should not accept anything less from a man.
Let's be clear. Oh, dang. I am dropping. I need to be dropping information. Her daddy is my daddy's first cousin. That's not right. That is right. This is blood right here, baby, and the men didn't play. All right, some of them love out there, but that's their business. Listen, and you gonna bring the ball, or you gonna get beat with it. Nah, but was it hard to come back from it? See, cause I made that statement. You just said when I say hit me in my chest, I made that statement last week. I was never in love. I was in stupid. And then when I said I went from being his mother, being his girl to being his mother, and then I was like, you know what? Ain't no coming back from this. I got to end it. That was 6 years down the drain.
But you were dating.
And that was wasted time. I'm 31. Single for going on 10 years.
Well, that's the case. So
I could have been married.
If you call it wasted time, that means everybody that we dated was wasted time. You don't want to
was
people.
Well, I'm not gonna cry for wasted time. I'm saying as far as looking at this big age. You still say everything I learned from. I feel like every day is a lesson. Yeah, I was taught something. And what I just told that man Sunday, yeah, you're gonna be hard for me to spend my money on a man, cause I learned from that.
Okay.
I learned. And Rita said, she's like, "Why are you paying for something? That's my man, and I want to do this for him."
Well, my thing with that, I don't mind about you paying for something, but there's a limit, and we, because we love hard, tend to go over. Bored. And then what I've learned there is, besides James now, and I guess because I'm married to this, there's never been a man who have topped what I have done for him for his giving gifts. Everybody's different. You know, if you have a giving heart, man, you go out and buy 10 gifts and they'll come with you one look right. So, and that's why I be trying to tell her, calm it down.
Yeah.
You know, because hey, because your heart is so big, and then they come with this.
You're doing too much.
Yeah, calm it down.
No one time is wrong.
You're
doing this entirely too much.
Calm it down.
And did, and we'll never do it again.
Yeah, you know, because we tend to go overboard because our hearts are like that. And you can't get mad because I see this, I see that, this gonna look good on my man, blah, blah, blah. And he come with this, like.
Because we really listen to what a man says.
Okay.
If they say they're interested in something, we take that in and we store it in our mind.
But when you need to use it. Yeah. I'm going to admit this. So this is going to be evidence or proof somebody got on me. This is a receipt. Because you said something. It's like, I see this. Oh, this is a good on man. I kid you not. I have a saved cart right now with over 300 things in it for my future husband.
But how you know he gonna
listen? In my head, the man that I have painted and depicted in my head that God built for me, he look drop dead fine.
Okay.
And, look good, smell good, hair. I'm listening. He gonna baby, I got matching outfits to the outfits that saved in the cart.
That's right.
Doing it.
I want to be a lover girl so bad, but the way these dudes do. We're gonna see how well they play out. I can't compromise. Did you not hear me say I got over $3 million worth of stuff saved for a man that ain't here? I can't compromise because if a man come in less than what I'm asking for, again, the bar he will be hit with. Is all I'm saying. I can't.
No, don't compromise with your standards. But when you get in a relationship, there's gonna be plenty of compromise.
See,
if you want it to work.
Now them the ones that I'm okay with compromising on, because I know me, I'm a lie. I'm extra.
Give and take.
Not extra. I'm extra. Okay? I'm very much extra. And that man gonna have to sit me down. But in the words of Jill Scott, if you can tell me what to do, you can tell me what to do. But if you can't tell me what to do, you can't tell me what to do. And I'm a lot of woman. I'm strong headed. You gonna have to sit my
real
head
man.
down. Okay?
You know what my husband said to me?
What?
It take a real man to handle you, because you would run all over me.
Okay.
I'm like, man, are you crazy?
Well, that dude told me, he said, you don't want no man, you want to be the man. I said,
nah, I don't want to be the man.
Sound like your feelings hurt.
God made me the beautiful woman that I am.
Okay.
And he made
And I
this
handle my
man for me.
business.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I can say, yeah, I don't think I have met, maybe two, any women in my family on either side, they're gonna let somebody come in and walk all over there. Like, I got some strong will, big mouth, standing their toes, saying 20 toes down, and they ain't got number 10, and do not care, and gonna dare you to try. So if you can come in and get them to sound for the okay. All right.
God ain't told no woman to be a fool.
Be a fool.
Just like he ain't told a man to be a fool.
Right.
You know, that scripture, you have to be submissive unto one another, not just one end.
Mm-hmm.
As well as we have to submit to our husband, they have to submit to us. It's loving one another. It's
Submission
compromise.
works both ways.
Yes. Not just, hey, I'm the head, and you gonna do this, you gonna do this, you gonna do that. And see, like James like to say, what James Evans said on Good Time, what, bedroom and kitchen, what her name, Florida, baby, you can't afford to keep me in the bedroom and kitchen.
Ooh.
Because you can't.
Ooh.
You take two people to work. That's why I'm working.
Right.
Ooh.
The truth is what it is. Even those men out there making all that money can't afford to keep those women in the bedroom and the kitchen, because at the end of the day, when they get them divorced, I just saw on TikTok or somewhere where this man got the back pay so many $1 million to a kid. The baby ain't even 3 years. I'm like, what the rap going on
They
here?
pay millions.
Yes. So see, yeah.
Please, I think I seen
Do you?
I
Yeah.
haven't seen no.
Yes. And then how much his monthly payment gonna be? My God, what is she gonna do with all that money? That baby,
Oh, she finna live her best life.
exactly. But
What
that's
you
what
mean?
But that's what I'm
You might
telling
be
you.
married
No
for
man
one
can
time.
afford to keep us in the bedroom and in the kitchen. Cause the more babies we have, if you got money, the more money you got to give us when it's not working.
I ain't having no outside, but I can't. One thing I can't be is a baby mama. I would be in jail. I'm just telling you that. I'm not gonna do it. And what I'm not gonna do is chase you to take care of your child. You either be a part or you're not. I ain't gonna keep you from seeing them. I'm not gonna keep you away from them. I'm not gonna make you see them. Gonna do you. I ain't even finna ask you no child support, because that child gonna know exactly who you is.
That's right.
Bye.
They're gonna establish their own.
Your own baby. And at this day and age, they got cell phones out the window. The moment that baby turned 12 years old, they had their own. You ain't gotta contact me to talk to your child.
Yep.
Period. Period.
Well, a lot of them so intelligent now. They come out really talking. So hey,
I just seen a baby the other day born with teeth. Scared the crap out of me.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Somebody come and said, I'm the first in my bloodline to see this. I said, and I might be the last. Scared teeth. 2 teeth at the bottom.
Kevin was born with teeth.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Oh, no.
He had a teeth in his.
He would not be breastfed. Why you got teeth?
Well, something because baby, God is like that.
That scared me like a little gremlin. Cause it had one long and one short. You know who it reminds me of? Papa.
He one like that.
Yeah.
I was like, how long they gonna stay there? Yeah, nah, we ain't doing that. Ooh.
So I'm gonna ask you. So, what do you consider a pair of pants? You know, a pair of pants versus the man.
A pair of pants is a man who thinks that he can do whatever he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's the overseer, and the woman is beneath him.
Go ahead, old
To
girl.
be in charge.
A man is a man who looks at his woman as a partner,
Hello.
What they say?
a union.
There you
Yes.
go. There you go.
Work together
That's right.
as a team.
Teamwork.
A real man know the woman really run the show. You just a poster. But all the behind the scenes
Behind
work.
the scenes,
Yeah.
right.
You just the show. They really come to see you. Ain't nobody come to see you over. They really coming to see the woman. She just there to make you look good. You know what I'm talking about?
God gave the man a helpmeet for a reason. She helps him. You know, she makes her man
Ooh.
looks good
That's
because
right.
that's her job.
Look good, Quite
Because
literally.
if she's helping him to look good, maybe she look good already. Because a man that knows his place, the first thing he gonna do is take care of his house.
That's right.
So hey,
How can you lead
well.
the guy's building, but you can't lead your own house?
cannot do it.
You can't. That one thing about me, I can't be here and you there, cause you're not gonna lead me. Baby, listen. Now mine, you bring too much confusion in my life, and I ain't really single.
Tell you something about Mr. James.
I can't escape it. Just keep coming back to the same.
So this way you got to, if you're walking, and I don't care what we, James always on the outside. He puts me in the inside. Because if something coming, it's going to hit him before he hit me. That is a protector. You know.
You know what, Mom?
What, Jasmine?
I had came to a realization the other day. Not the other day. It was a few weeks ago. I had to tell a person to move to this side one too many times. If I got to tell you how to be a man, you're not
the one for me. Because a man, his instincts is to protect his woman.
Come on now. My brother know what side to walk on me, and you trying to tell me I got to sir? And then it's me, cause I'm real stuck. Cause I've had men tell me that I can eat masculine. No, I eat masculine. I'm like, how am I eat masculine? He was like, because you're telling me certain things. If your mama raised you right, I wouldn't have to tell you. So I've worked on myself. So this is what I do. If I'm walking with dude, I stop. I'd be like, and I let him keep walking. Then I move to the side I'm supposed to be on. Great. In some kind of way, you get back where you're not supposed to be.
Little winter.
So I'm move again. Then you get, sir, you're supposed to be protecting me. What are we doing? We got a problem. And he was like, what you mean? It ain't that big of a deal. So you don't care if I get hit? Take me home. Matter of fact, you gotta take me out, drove myself. Don't worry about it. I thought about this. Don't worry about it.
There's a difference being raised right.
10 years. Look at that.
She watched this.
Listen.
She saw. I remember we was at Mississippi State when Jazz had first Mississippi State at the game. I'm like, Jazz, would you please let me walk? No, you need to stay on the inside.
Really cannot walk in a straight line. It's annoying.
Don't just stay trying. I'm like, Lord have mercy. But he have trained these children well.
Baby.
Because if their father's not with me, whether it's Jazz or LJ, they gonna be on the outside of me walking.
I'm the son
he
always
has trained those kids. Do you hear me?
I'm the son he always wanted.
Protect your mother.
Even like we leaving out the parking lot, I'd be like, Rita, she'll be in the car and just sitting there. I cannot leave until you leave. My daddy would murder me. Let's go.
I'm sitting there because now what she don't do is put the chain up, so I gets out and do it. So you slacking there.
But I still want to leave. But even with watching up with my mama like that, when it's me and my dad, the last two people in the building, I ain't got to worry about chatting with my daddy. When we the last two people in the building, I would sit there with my car in the street with my blinkers on until my daddy get finished putting that chain. I'm watching the mirror the whole time for him to get in that car until I see him drive off. Same thing with my mama. I'm watching the headlights.
Drive off, and I'm gonna stay. He drive around. Make sure you go in your house, doesn't he?
Yeah, but I'm saying so he drive the parking lot. Well, sometimes, most times he do follow me home. But still, I'm not leaving my daddy because in case I got to put the balls on somebody, you got to be prepared. The point is, my dad raised me to be. Oh wow, he hit me. When that man said you want to be the man, if I had a man, an actual man, I wouldn't have to be the man. I'm ready to not be the man.
Your father did not raise you to be the man.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying he raised me to be a protector. He raised me to be protected, protect my brother, protect my mom. I'm the son he always wanted.
He got two sons, girl. Stop it.
And still, the son he always no shade to my little brother. My little brother, but my big brother, I'm the son your daddy always wanted. Period. Take that to the bank. No, but now I see what he's talking about.
The man?
Yeah. And still, like I said, until a man step up where I can be soft.
Okay,
so
it takes a strong man to handle a strong woman.
That part.
And I'm firstborn. There's a stereotype for the firstborn.
Yeah, because, and I agree with Jane, which to me, I've never dated a wimp. Nope. Everybody I dated was a man that I said I dated. They knew how to handle me, but they knew I ain't take no stuff either.
We can come off as being very intimidating.
Yeah, and it is what it is.
Women,
yes. Because if I got to fake to be me, then I'm going to have to fake to be me the whole time we're together. And
we're
I'm
not
just
doing that.
The most faking you going to get me to be is if me saying, I ain't even do that. I'm going to say, me faking to get you to open a job. My mama had me in the kitchen open a job. Huh, Jazz? Open this. Baby, don't let Jazz get the job.
My children are strong, y'all. They're stronger than their mom. They get that cock strength from their dad. It might come from both sides of the family. I just got weak arms, I guess. But don't make me put you in the headline.
Okay, listen.
This
why I get this
put you in the headline.
I was finna say, way, I might ask him over a jar of pickles. I ain't even finna do that. Don't worry about it.
Well, hold up. Let me
So,
tell you
I'm
something,
saying.
though, child of mine. When there is a man present, you let the man be the man. Ask him to open it. If he can't open it,
I
then
did
you
that one
open it.
time, and then his response was, "You ain't strong as you think you is." And I snatched the jar, opened it myself because I tried to be all frugal, not frugal. I tried to be all flowery and soft and all that. And then you tried to play in my face, and my thug came out. And I had to shut him down.
He wasn't the man for you.
Listen, that made me mad, and that's the point. We were dating. We was trying, like, we wasn't even. There was a second date, and he bought groceries for me to cook for him. Mm-hmm. He tried to play me.
Okay.
I had to handle. I'm out here fighting for my life.
Girl, me and Jay ain't been together so long. Jesus. Personal story.
Yeah, I've been together so long.
Yeah. We, years ago, Jazz, that we dated.
Okay, let's put this on the table.
Come on.
Was there ever a time, this for both of y'all, I can't answer it, I'm not married. Was there, was there ever a time where you was just like, oh, Jesse, where you was just like, yeah, I ain't finna do this. I'm good on you.
With my husband?
Yes, with your husband.
Oh.
Especially that first year, because one ain't only in a year.
Not
that first year. Oh, wasn't the first year?
Nah, it was some years down that time.
Baby, it's too late. You locked in. You can't
Not really. You can leave anytime you get ready.
That man said you pack a bag for you, pack one for him too. He coming.
That's what he said.
Okay.
Because he said it don't mean that it was so. Well, let me tell you.
My daddy crazy.
Yes, he is.
Oh. Okay.
But anywho, it was a time I remember stating to my husband, if I lose everything I have, it's over. We getting a divorce. He gonna look at me. It's a monetary thing. No, it's not.
Oh.
But I can do bad by myself.
I can do bad.
So therefore, you
All
have
by
to listen
myself.
when somebody's telling you something. If we got to go through this and come from here to nothing and still living, hey, I can start over by myself. Especially if you're not listening. In a relationship, it's gonna always be someone know what they're doing and somebody think they know what they're doing.
Ooh.
And what I mean about that, I mean about handling the money matters. With James and I, James was the type of person, whatever he saw he wanted it. And I was the type of person who was saving. So in order to break him one day, I made that statement and I also said to him, so let me just start spending, just buying. He like, no, we both can't do that. Okay then. We'll cut it out.
It was good for the goose.
Yeah. And so somewhere you have to stop. And take heed because my wife gonna have this here. My wife gonna say this. No. It takes, we both got to do it. And so we came to a time that, okay, well, we're not gonna do this here. Like I have told Jazz, all these things, these name brands, those people are already filthy rich. And what are we doing, y'all? We making them richer and richer and richer. So it comes a time in our life we got to stop it. Just like we said we was gonna celebrate our 29th, anniversary. So we're gonna go somewhere, get a hotel, hey, have a little fun. I probably want to get in me a jacuzzi. I'm looking for me a room with a jacuzzi.
He not finna let that happen.
I'm talking about with him. I'm not talking about out there in the booth. Girl, your cousin's so crazy. Ugh. I had LJ was 6 months old, and we at the pool in Biloxi or somewhere on vacation. Me, him, Jasmine, James T, Marvin B, and LJ, my baby. And I come out there, because the hotel had the pool on, so I'm coming out my baby. He out, where you going? You ain't been away. And I'm like, who you think I'm just blowing a paddle? But I'm like, girl, do you think I'm finna get in this pool with short pants on?
Yeah, and she was in that pool with short pants on.
I didn't get it. I want to go home. Cause come on, are you crazy?
I'm wearing my 2-piece, baby.
I didn't have a 2-piece.
I'm gonna put mine on.
Bad. Ooh, Lord have mercy. And so one of the brothers in the church gonna tell me something. So you don't mind my brother Star? I dealt with his wife beat on. Now put your wife beat on. We on the beach and you want me to be on the beach or in the pool with some short pants and long pants on? Come on now. Baby, please. I ain't never been that fine that you had to be afraid that somebody gonna say, bam, I want that there. No. And I got enough sense to say I'm taking.
I always been that fine.
And I had 4. We were 4 kids with us. Come on now. Baby, please. He probably look like you. What you want that one with all them children?
They mine.
Oh, Lord.
Well, for my situation, I'm a woman who like consistency.
Okay.
And I'm a woman who loves a man who is a man of their word.
Come on, girl.
That part.
If you say you this person to me and you present yourself to me to be this person, that's the person I expect to see.
Hello.
So when you come in showing me something otherwise,
Get the dough.
that's gonna be a problem for me. So my problem with my husband from at the beginning, I'm gonna share this story. I'm a very family-oriented person. So I like to be around my family. We like to do stuff together. We like to celebrate holidays together, birthdays, special occasions, milestones. Fred came from, I'm gonna say, abandonment issues. Broken home, yeah. And I know he had abandonment issues when we first met. I seen it in him. So you would think that a person that come from that background would be open and welcoming to it. But Fred showed me that he was not accepting of it. So every time we had family events, family gatherings, he would be off to himself. Yeah. And my family seen it.
Hummets.
Standoffish.
That's what, but don't they call them hummets or
I don't
something?
know what that is.
Okay, keep
Hermits.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
Hermits, okay.
I was going to say what?
Go ahead.
And when my family noticed it, that's when it really became a huge problem. So I addressed it with him. He has greatly improved. Thank you, baby.
Thank you.
For improving. But yeah, that was a deal breaker. It would have been a deal breaker for me.
Well, me and Jeffrey, we haven't gotten to the phase where we just really got a problem because Jeffrey don't play with my family. And listen, before I say I'm going to be your boo, you going to come around my family. I need everybody to put eyes on you. I bring them to church. People like, oh, I mean, you're good. No, you've been tested.
I'm going to tell you what her problem going to come in. Because Jazz was raised a certain way. So therefore, she thinks that whatever my mom and daddy did, that's what we got to do.
Wait a
No,
minute.
and I done told her that. Like about the accounts. Our accounts are together. And she told her friend that. And he was like, we have separate accounts. There is no account that James and I have that we don't know about. We don't do that.
And that I don't know about.
But what did I tell you about? So that's going to be the biggest problem with her. Because like I said in the beginning, you got two different people raised two different ways. So you have to compromise.
Yeah.
That's something I already see happening now. Like I want to say I'm very family oriented. I need for you, I said this on both episodes, I need for my person to have their own relationship with my family. You need to be able to talk to my mama, my dad, and my cousin, my grandma, my brother, my sister, all of them the same way I talk to them. And I want that same relationship with your family. My friends, your friend, this and third. And I understand some people I want, so the toss up is, do I want a man who's also family oriented or a man who doesn't have a family looking for something like that? Because it could be a double-edged sword both ways. Because he could be family-oriented, but they was raised completely different. The values different. All this and the third. Or he can come from nothing or not have a support system or this and the third, and then he's longing for that, or he don't want no parts in it. Either way, you get shot in the foot. So I'm just like...
Well, I had to
and I ain't trying to raise no man either.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I had to beat James over the head with, because my mother and our values, Thanksgiving was at her house, Christmas was at mine. So when we got married, I want to do Christmas at my mama's house. I'm like, no, you're not. What values did you and your mother have? They didn't have any. So you can't just come in there and interrupt mine.
Right.
But what we did do, his mom and daddy came to us. I'm like, well, Jane, why we got to take Christmas way up there? We got to take all our gifts up. We're not doing that.
And one thing about my grandma Annie, when she was living, baby, she gonna be at that house to eat. Baby, she went. I tell you something. Every time we went up the road to Chicago to my mama folk, she was right there in the bed, ready to go, ready to go. She was like, "It's time. That yearly trip, ready to go." And if
No, man. When we got there,
we take her from
baby, and if he come out there
down.
with her little bag, that's
And
all
ready
somebody
to
you
go.
got to wait on.
Listen, she was like this. She was like, "Come on, Nee. Come on, Dad. Get in that car, baby. I'm gone."
She was ready, baby.
Gone. Do you hear me? She
When
waiting.
she tell her what time you were coming.
She was out there at the
I knew y'all was
door.
gonna be here.
Arms folded. Talking
Yes,
her
ma'am.
in to get in the car, baby. She was ready to go and ready to
But
ride.
that was the only thing, because he saw, the love and stuff we did. I'm like, no. This is our tradition. You can't just do that.
That's
but
something
that
that hurt
still
me
was a part of it.
when
Yeah.
you told me, I don't think I was in high school. You told me, what you think gonna happen when LJ get married? He gonna go spend holidays with his
Because
mom.
most
I
guys
said, no,
do.
he not. I
Most
got offended.
guys do.
I got now. I really too much care with my older brother spend his holidays and
because he don't
do.
spend his holidays with
Right.
us anyway.
But my child, talking about, nah, baby, she coming over here. So now I want him with somebody that ain't got no family. That's bad.
Now
that's
selfish.
You just hope that you just.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. But, no, yes, I am.
Okay,
a little bit. A little truth there.
I remember my aunt said when we was younger dating. I remember she like, I ain't never seen no girls like my girl. The guy's supposed to come with the girl. They be going over the guy's house for the holiday. Yeah, but most of the time.
Y'all coming to me. I've had some dudes trying to bombard in the Christmas dinner. Can we come eat? No. They can't eat enough.
Well, this has been a great. I love this episode, and you're gonna read the.
Where your glasses?
I left my glasses. Do I need to get up?
She had them on her eyes, and then
see.
somewhere along the line they disappeared. But anyway, what's everybody's biggest takeaway from the chapter, from the session, from the lesson? What we learned? I reckon I had a few light bulb moments today.
We're gonna let you tell us.
I'm smart yours.
You wrote it.
I'm saying from the session.
Well, we've had the most important thing when people talk, you talk and you just say you can learn from other people. You know, and I enjoy honesty, you know, and when we be honest, just like me, been married 28 years, and the young couple.
You been married?
I do 29 years. I'm sorry. The young couple can learn. Baby, it's just a slip of the tongue for the older couple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then with the child who's never been married,
Hold on now.
she's got to learn even within her dating. If she's going to date, you know, hey, there's room for error or growth. Because if you come in that thing knowing everything, then what? Ain't no way you can go.
I don't know everything. I know most things.
Okay.
And what I know is it's gonna take a strong man to get you
To
together.
break you down.
Even a
baby.
strong man has errors.
Come on. That's true.
I got some work to do. I can tell you that now. I can without that's one thing I can say, with all of the work that I am doing, have done, will continue to do. I know, and I say this a lot, you got this man and this woman coming together. You working on you, I'm working on me. We come together, we still got to work on ourselves individually and still work on our relationship together. People be forgetting it. Like, it's a never, that's what people say we grew apart, because somebody stopped doing the work. That's all I'm saying.
You know why? And this is what I tell people when we meet people. James and I have been together so long. Because, okay, we got together, we fell in love, but I like him. When you stop liking your partner, then that's when the hatred and I can't stand them come in.
So y'all still got the little. I want the what is it? The butterflies in the stomach. I want that feeling in my stomach for the rest of my life.
Every time your father sees me.
No. She's trying to get her get back from last week. No.
I'm not lying,
She's trying to get her get back from last week.
I'm not lying,
I
baby.
said, do you have the butterflies in your stomach?
Boo.
I want, like, I'm ready to meet my husband, for him to be my favorite person, my best friend that know everything, no husband. I want, and every time I see him, I still, like, the first time, like, I'm still ashamed, still shy, all the things, which is gonna be horrible when I get
gonna
married.
fade out because the things that you. Let me tell you something. When you can pray for your friend, there's love there. Do you understand me?
I pray for everybody.
No, I'm talking about praying for your man, your lover, baby. For his health, his strength to pray for. And with all that,
I want a man
the
that can
difference
cover me.
is, or what's gonna make it, is when we, man, woman, husband, wife, in the safety ark of Christ. Because you can talk all you want, but if Christ's not in that relationship, it's gonna end up at the bottom of the river. And that's the most important.
Jordan.
You know, I have the bottom. I ain't say the Jordan River, the bottom of the river. I have a God-fearing man, and I'm thankful for. And he has a God-fearing woman that he's thankful for.
Jeffrey's a God-fearing man.
Okay,
And I'm
glad.
gonna make an honest man out of Jeffrey. And
Okay,
he gonna make an honest woman out of me.
great.
Jeffrey, whenever you get it, I'm just letting you know now, your girl finna turn 32. You're pushing it. I still want them to see. I don't know, them daycare kids been trying me. I still want me some babies. And Jeffrey, you pushing it. You're pushing it. All I'm saying. You just hear one or two me out. So I need you to get it together.
Love is great,
Love is kind.
and light it's just as good. Like I'm telling you now, because people get divorced because they don't like each other no more. You got this, whatever it is that you liked about that person.
What's the saying? Love and dirty draws.
What?
Well,
Dirty
that
Oh,
was
the
draws.
old folks.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think I want to be that crazy. But you know,
Well, you got to wash the dirty draw.
Oh, I do that.
Okay.
No, listen. I want to like everything about you. I know some stuff just gonna irritate me,
Yeah.
but I still like enough to say I love you to even be married to you. So that's I'm not open to it.
Not open to what?
No, I've lost myself. I gotta check
So
myself.
the chapter was about compromise and why I didn't compromise. So I'm telling you what you shouldn't compromise on.
What I'm not going to, what I'm
Christ.
still not.
Yeah.
If
That's
that
enough for me.
man do not want to go to church, do not want to accept Christ in it, baby, let's keep it moving, let's keep it bouncing. Because I'm telling you, without that foundation, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna be great. Because
We got to be
Jesus have brought us through some things. Even with me saying, if I lose everything, I'm gone, baby. Jesus
Call them
bring you
bluff.
through things. No, we did not lose everything.
I said call the bluff. You ain't going nowhere.
No. He stopped spending all that money.
And you still just said you weren't going nowhere. No, she wasn't going nowhere, Daddy. It's all right.
Or whatever. He didn't find out, boo.
Okay.
I ain't got to come back for those.
Listen, I have nothing to do with
it.
it.
My name Bennett and I ain't in it. Listen. Unless you live on it. 'Cause baby. Well, reflection questions. Reflections. So this is some stuff we want y'all to think about whenever I find it. Reflection question number 1. Have I ever believed the lie that any relationship is better than no relationship?
No.
Absolutely not. No. Mm-mm. 2. What examples of marriage or manhood, womanhood, shaped my expectations, healthy or unhealthy? A lot of them. Oh, yeah, actually. Number 3. Am I able to clearly distinguish between attraction, maturity, and spiritual alignment?
Yes, I am.
I've been able to do this since high school.
Okay.
So, number 4. In what ways has waiting protected me from becoming someone I don't want to be? And 5. If I'm honest, what would compromise actually cost me? Everything.
Cause you your life.
My soul, baby. That's the one thing I ain't willing to compromise on.
Okay, then.
Not compromise on fair shoes. Maybe.
An outfit that you don't need, you can compromise.
That's
on that.
asking a lot. But I ain't compromising on my soul.
No.
Well, guys, any last words?
Well, I just thank you both for having me on the podcast. I really enjoyed myself.
Yay! We had a great, we had a time. A time was had.
Actually, this
will
was
say.
the first book reading you did at her birthday party.
Oh, yes.
That was
The first, listen. That chapter been getting eaten down. It was the chapter requested for everything.
Yeah.
That chapter was eaten down. The best part about that book reading is when I got to the point where I've been singing for 9 years, somebody came out of nowhere and said D word so hard.
Yes,
Yes, we do. Baby, she said, I said, what? Now, hold on. Not too much. She was like, that long? I was like, yeah. Like, it was bad. But now, for real, I was like, that's the moment that should have been recorded in plastic.
Yeah.
Because it was me. It was so genuine and at the same time a little hurtful. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh, well.
But it was funny. It was honest. And your girl's now knocking on 10 years.
All right.
So, Jeffrey, if you hear me, holla. Your girl is looking. All right? Cool. Don't come with no nonsense, though.
Please don't.
Because I will beat you up. I'm just telling you that. I walk away quickly. But this has been another lovely, interesting, banging episode
Yes.
of Man's Glory Podcast, where we keep it real, biblical. Go get your copy of the book if you have not gotten it.
Go get it.
Expeditiously. All right, Amazon, JamesConsulting.com/shop-1. We got them in all formats, whatever you need. And we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.
Goodbye.